World Earthquake Update. Alaska just experienced a 7.0 magnitude earthquake, which currently is the second largest earthquake that occurred in Alaska this year, 2025. It occurred at a depth of 6.2 miles, or a focus or hypocenter, and the epicenter was located at 60 degrees north and 139.5 degrees west. That puts this earthquake epicenter on the border of Canada and US in the Yukon territory in Canada and the Yakutat Borough region of Alaska, which also is one of the largest ice fields in the world outside of the polar regions. And there are two very large peaks in the area. There's Mount Logan at 19,500 feet and Mount St. Elias at 18,000 feet. And this earthquake occurred in the Mount St. Elias mountain range. So tectonically, this area is extremely active and interesting to talk about because you have the convergence of the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate, creating the Alaskan subduction zone and the megathrust region along the Aleutian Islands and western part of Alaska. The eastern part of Alaska is a little more complicated. It has a Yucatan block, which is a microplate, which is a part of the Pacific Plate, which has a transform boundary, the Queen Charlotte Fault System, further south, but it turns into the Fairweather Fault System towards the Yakutat Borough, and this is where the earthquake occurred, right next to the Fairweather Fault System. And north of that is the larger Denali Fault, and to the south is the Yucatan Block and the Alaskan Transition Fault, which is a special fault between the Yucatan Block and the Pacific Plate, denoting a change in thickness between the tectonic plates and the block. And at the time of writing this video, the main shock of 7.0 was followed by 58 aftershocks, including a 5.1 and a 5.0 and multiple 4.0s.